Start the recording. Okay. Jeff, are you going to go first?
I figure since I've done this
Yeah.
before.
Have you drawn a card?
I have.
Good. It's basically you IRL. Okay. Okay. This will be a fun one.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you try this.
Mm-hmm.
So, have a seat, please. And you are technician. You get an email that says, Wi-Fi keeps kicking me off. Or probably you get a phone call from somebody else. And you go to the office of the person, and we'll start with you introducing yourself and discussing the problem and what you want to try.
Okay. So, hi, I'm Matt.
Hi, this is an absolute emergency.
Okay.
The internet is kicking me off, and I've talked to you guys multiple times about this, and I don't understand why you guys just cannot get the internet to work.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at it. We'll figure it out. I promise everything's gonna be just fine. I'm gonna make sure that this is taken care of, and you're not gonna have to deal with this again.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Toby.
Okay. So let's go over again. So what's going on?
The internet it keeps going down. I'm trying to get on to my Twitter. I have 200 followers, and they
Okay.
need to know what's going on, and I just can't get on there, and it just keeps kicking me off.
Okay.
I looked at the router, and the router looks good. Someone said I could boost the signal, so I put some foil on it, and that seemed to help a little bit, seemed to improve the signal, but other than that, it's just not working.
Okay. So have you reset your password? Have you replaced anything recently? Has anything changed that you know of?
I think the office assistant, she's always messing around with stuff. I don't understand a lot of this computer stuff.
Okay, that's fine.
So she may have reset my password recently. You guys are in here all the time. It's always kicking me off.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to check for anything physical, like anything wrong with the computer or the hardware inside of it. So I'm going to make sure that the part that connects you to the internet is fine.
Okay, do what you need to do, but make it quick.
Okay.
You give him permission to...
Yeah, of course.
And you want to look at the computer. He's got a laptop on his desk.
Okay.
With a power cord plugged in.
Okay.
When you examine the laptop, you notice that it has like 1-2 bars of Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And it changes a couple times just in 5 seconds that you're looking at it.
Okay.
He does have a stain on the top of the laptop next to the trackpad where clearly he sets his coffee cup.
Okay.
But the keyboard seems to work, the trackpad works, the screen works. It looks like crap, but it does function. It's just his reception is just clearly in the taskbar. Looks rough.
Okay. So your signal is looking a little rough here. So what I'm gonna do is, so far from what I see, everything seems to be okay relatively. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset the wireless driver, and what that does is it allows it to communicate better.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reset that.
All of
and
this
we're gonna see
it's
what
all
that
Greek
does.
to me. So as long as you can get me back on Twitter.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to change drivers or reset?
Just like disable the driver, enable it.
You shut it off, turn it back on. It comes back up with 1 to 2 bars fluctuating.
Okay. So that didn't seem to change anything. You're sure there wasn't any? Did you bump into something? Has the laptop been dropped?
I mean,
Do you think your assistant dropped it?
she's always in here messing around with stuff. Who knows? She probably did drop it. She wouldn't have told me, though.
Okay.
Pause for 1 second. One other thing you guys should know is you guys haven't spent any of your IOUs, so you can use them tonight to phone a friend. And you can turn to any person in the room with your call. Okay?
Okay. So since this is a laptop, wireless issues are a little bit more hard to maintain since everything is compressed and it's such a smaller body. So we actually, since you've been having this issue for a very long time and it doesn't seem to be anything in Windows, we do need to get a hold of a tech and fix the issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you a new laptop for you to use and for you to access Twitter while we pull this and we take a look at it. Is there anything that we need to get off of here that is super urgent that you need to have right now besides just your Twitter information?
All my files are on here. So yeah, I mean, I need all my files.
Okay, so I'm going to copy all of your files and we're going to pull them off. I'm going to put them on this new laptop that I've tested and everything's working. And then you're gonna hang on to that for a while, and then we're gonna call in a tech, and he's gonna probably replace the wireless module inside the computer.
Okay. You call a networking tech?
Yeah.
Okay. They say, where is the Wi-Fi router?
Do you know where the router is?
Yeah,
It's on the other side of the office.
it's on the other side of the office.
Sitting on the microwave.
Yeah, it's on the microwave.
So
Could be a factor.
yeah. So your Wi-Fi router actually needs to be moved. So do you notice that it drops out whenever the microwave is turned on?
Yeah, whenever my assistant's making her popcorn, that's really when it acts up the most.
Okay, so
But the foil seemed to help a little bit.
okay, so what needs to happen is when the microwave's used or on, it interferes with the signal. So we actually need to move either the router or the microwave. It's up to you really. Which one would you like to move?
I mean, I guess we can move the router. I mean, I don't like the popcorn smell so close to me.
Okay, yeah.
Priorities.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move that, and then we'll make sure that everything's working.
Okay. You want to relocate the router to a different location?
Yeah.
You get a longer cable, or you put it up higher, hanging on the wall. Pretty
Yeah.
much anywhere away from my
Right.
better. You do notice that it's an old router. It just says right on top of it 2.4 gigahertz. So
Okay.
it's on the same frequency as that microwave. And it's an old beat-up microwave, so a little bit of signal escapes. Could be the source of the problem. You relocate the router. He has now 3 or 4 bars instead of 1 or 2. He's
Okay.
better. You think you're still dealing with pretty potato equipment overall, but you've improved the signal.
Okay. So can you go ahead and open up Twitter and do what you need to do for a little bit to make sure everything's
Yeah, it seems to be
okay?
working a little better. Seems to be working like when she's not making her popcorn.
Okay.
He starts typing in all capital letters, just tagging like 5 people in every tweet.
Okay.
Fake
so
news.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you my contact information to make sure that if this ever comes up again, I'm gonna be right here to make sure we can get this figured out.
Well, thank you very much.
Yep. Glad I could help.
Okay, good job. Any comments? Yeah, it could still knock it off, and you might in this, if this were the case were real, you might ultimately end up replacing it.
Mhm.
But you did great, considering we haven't discussed Wi-Fi in this class at all. So if you haven't had Wi-Fi previously, you might not know all the things that can interfere with it. Furniture can. SIU is loaded with these giant black metal filing cabinets that just scatter any wireless signal. And the old routers are more prone to it than if you got him a 5 gigahertz router.
Mhm.
Probably okay.
Right.
But well handled. You were patient. He was awful, as I predicted he would be. From the jump, you came in hot.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah,
gave me that
no,
one.
you got the wrong burgundy card. You can
Nice
show the
one.
card to the
I was
team.
the crybaby.
Yeah.
Card sleeve, then.
Feign helplessness, unable to learn new things, and very dramatic.
Okay, good job. Thank you.
I mean, Toby IRL.
Sure. Who would like to go next? Everyone is going to get a turn. You can, of course, pick someone. Keith, quit staring at the floor. Nice try there. What'd you pull? Oh, shit.
And it's like so
That's
close
great.
to where I am right now.
All right, so this is what you're experiencing.
Okay.
And this is what you're actually doing.
Okay.
And this is one thing you try.
Can I steal that? Because I actually am so fried I might not remember.
It's definitely not. None of it's definitely true.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright, I'll keep this in.
Okay. So, you, sir,
Yep.
receive a ticket
Mhm.
that says, Internet very slow. Please help. SOS Code Red Taco Bell.
Please help me.
Hello.
Hello.
My name's Keith, here to help you with your internet.
Havatpolsky, nice to meet you.
All right, now, what was the issue?
My pages are loading slow. Everything's slow. It's just slow. I'm slow. I'm tired. This is decaf. I'm done. Like, please, God, just make this work.
Okay.
That slow. Just it's slow. It's all slow. I don't know.
How
what
long
to
has
do.
it been like that?
I don't know. Like today, 2 days ago, I don't know. Basically since the weekend.
Definitely days.
Days. It's been days, like a week. I don't know. I've lost control of my life. I don't know what time it is.
Okay. Have you changed anything on your computer lately?
No, but I have a feeling that I may have downloaded about 35 Lady Gaga albums, and that's kind of new.
It's impressive because she's only made about 7.
I made some up. Like I said, I'm really tired, but I am seeding them as we speak. So I don't know. Maybe that's important. I don't know. I'm getting ready for my quals. I haven't slept, and I just need some Lady Gaga in my life.
Okay.
I'm sure you can relate.
All right.
Pause. That is against company policy.
Yeah.
It is also illegal.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't know. I just try, like, I don't know. Like, someone was like, don't use Explorer, and they couldn't tell me why, and I got Firefox, and that made it better, but now it's worse again, and I just can't even right now with this. So I need things to be faster, because I need papers now.
All right. So let's check your internet, and you shouldn't be streaming things. It's against company policy, or to download music like that.
I'll sure.
And
Sorry.
it's against the law also. And
Yeah, I mean, I did have a couple. I think I got a letter at home, but like, you know, who reads letters? It's 2019. Like, I don't know. They gave me a call and it went to voicemail, and they didn't tell me what it was. But like, I don't answer the phone either, so like, I don't really know what the hell is going on. I just know that I need like 6 more papers to get through my night right now.
downloading and seeding also will slow down your internet speed, so that could be causing it.
You have to share these things.
So.
I don't know. I'm tired.
So, what are you going to recommend?
I'm going to recommend to stop seeding, and
Okay.
I'm going to recommend to not download anything and try your internet without those processes running.
Am I gonna get reported for this? Because I mean, Lady Gaga.
Official policy, you don't have to report it. You have to make it stop. And you have the option to report it if they will not.
Then probably not. Just
That's
don't
good.
do it again.
That's
If I get
solid.
called back here again. then
Okay, that's fair. I don't know. I'll try to, come at this with, I don't know. I just want my life back. I hate grad school.
All right. So did we check that and did it fix
You
it?
take a look at the computer.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's something called uTorrent open that is maxed out the upload and download pipe probably for the entire home.
All right. So now that we've killed that, did it fix the problem?
Kill that process.
Yeah.
And do a speed test, and everything seems normal.
Okay.
To you, according to the speed test, it looks numbers are in the green.
All right. If you notice that problem coming back, then let us know, as long as you're not downloading any.
Do I have to delete the albums?
As long as you're not seeding them, I'm not going to tell anyone.
That's fair. You're a good man. Thank you.
Aiding and abetting. Wow. Okay, so problem solved. Thank you, Nikki. Excellent job. Great. Problem solved. How did he do? What could he do better on? What did he do right?
You could recommend something like YouTube or Spotify.
Good. A substitute. a legal, less bandwidth consuming substitute. Right?
Use a qubit more next time.
Thank you.
Some
Use
kind of,
Audacity.
some kind of open source narrative.
I was the all-nighter, by the way.
Yeah, the hangover.
The hangover.
Yeah. So, Ham, you're up. If you have a card in mind. Who wants to go next?
Is parrot face still active?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man. Yeah. That's a winner.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got for you. Ooh, perfect. Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know what line is for this one. Oh, good.
Okay, so you receive a ticket from an accountant, an office manager type person, and the email says, when I use the internet, lots of windows pop up. That's how you do it. So introduce yourself and let's go.
Hello, my name is Caleb.
Caleb, I'm Pam. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
You're really cute. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Because my
thank you.
granddaughter is looking, and she just needs someone. I'm just saying, really sweet girl, super sweet girl. She loves computers.
Well, thank you for the interest, but we should keep this strictly professional.
Oh, honey, you got it. Yes.
So may I ask, when did this problem start?
Oh, every time I use the computer, it's the same thing. They just all pop up. I mean, I don't know.
So what exactly are you doing when they pop up?
Well, I close them as quickly as possible so they don't infect me, because that I understand. My granddaughter told me that's a really big problem, to get infections from the windows. They can infect you, and so I don't want that. So I just close them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So is this like anytime you open up Google, or
I don't use the Google.
you don't use Google to
No,
use
I
Internet
use-
Explorer, or
No, I mostly use the Twitter, and the hashtag, and the book face, the taggram.
Pause
Those are
for a
ones-
second. She's saying all this in earnest. She seems quite sincere. Glance at her computer and you can see that Chrome is open.
okay.
Continue.
So do you click on a lot of things while you're on Facebook?
Well, only the ads that pertain to me, because they always know what I like. So I think they like me. They know my likes and dislikes. So I should just see. Maybe it's a good buy. You never know. My granddaughter, she says I shouldn't do that, but Christmas is coming, so I just look and just shop away.
Do you have any antivirus installed?
Oh, I haven't talked to my aunt in years. I'm not sure. I don't have a virus. Remember, I told you I clicked them so I don't get sick. No infections here. Yeah, and I did get a flu shot. Did you get your flu shot? Because it's that season, and you look like you're healthy. I don't want you to get sick. Even if you don't date my granddaughter, I think it's, health is something important. Did you get your flu shot?
I did.
Oh, good boy. All right, that's great. Great news. Yep. So no viruses here. All healthy.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you ever watch on the YouTube? Did you ever see the family with the Quints? 5-2 Love. Ooh, I love that. They're so cute. They're just sweet and just adorable. Yeah, and the father's hilarious. He cracks me up. Yeah, I just have to watch him all day. Yeah. Did you ever see that?
I have not actually.
Oh, you should check it out. It's on the Google. Oh, no, not the Google. I don't like the Google. No, it's on the YouTube. Yeah.
You're going to have to take hold of this situation at some point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a way to.
Yeah.
This one is running away down the mountain.
Yeah, sometimes I like to watch, Happy Days, like the old ones, and you can find those on the YouTube too. So those are fun. Yeah. What's your favorite?
Well, I don't really have a favorite. I'm just trying to figure out where to go with the situation.
Sure.
So, what kind of things do you click on Facebook exactly? It's just
Well, they like to send me things about children and children's clothes, things like that. And sometimes knitting. I really love knitting, so yarn things come up. Sometimes they're too expensive though, but no, you gotta check. But yeah, I really like when they show me the little scenes from The Big Bang. That's a really good one too. I like that show. Yeah, those sometimes the scenes just come up and I'm like, wait, I didn't see that one before. Let me check on that one and see if that was. Oh, that's Sheldon. He's funny. Do you think that's a problem?
Okay, who would you like to phone?
Try to see if there's anyone who looks confident on this.
You call your fellow technician, and he said, you describe that you have, what do you describe to him?
I described that basically she's been on Facebook a lot, she's clicked a lot of things. And she isn't the most descriptive, so. Yeah, it would seem. She has a lot of things happening on her computer, constantly stuff popping up in the background.
Well, this does sound like the activity of a virus. And have you asked her if she ran any virus scans yet?
She doesn't seem to understand what antivirus is.
Well, you might want to interject with that and try to get some of those done before you go on any further with this. See if she does, in fact, have viruses and try to get them off the system first.
Okay. Helpful advice. How do you proceed?
So let's go back to this antivirus. I don't mean your actual ants.
Oh.
I mean a specific program to help you try to stop you from getting viruses and malware and other malicious things on your computer.
Oh, that sounds bad. Yeah, I think we should do that. That sounds
Okay.
like good advice.
So yeah, we should probably go ahead and run some scans on your computer, make sure you don't have anything malicious on there already.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Do I have to close the windows, or I mean, I try to close them right away, but do you think the antivirus will help that?
Probably.
Okay, that's a great idea.
So what do you do?
We run some anti-malware,
Okay. You sit down and take over the computer?
I suppose.
Yeah, you have to ask her for that.
Is it okay if I sit down and run some?
Oh, honey, help yourself. Go ahead, sweetie. Go ahead.
You're in the driver's seat. You have a closer look at Chrome, and you see that, Chrome is normally just the address field. But there's 25 or 30 icons in the top right, extensions, most of which look like random weird stuff, cute stuff. So at a glance, you notice that she has dozens of browser extensions. And if you try any manner of Google search, 7 windows pop up trying to sell you soap, stuffed animals. So what do you do?
Okay, so what's up with all these extensions?
Well, I got my hair cut short, and sometimes I want to have longer hair, so I heard that extensions were the way to go. That's what my granddaughter
She
said.
got you again.
I mean, are you against that? Do you like girls with short hair? Because I have another granddaughter, and she has shorter hair. She doesn't wear the extensions. That's better.
Pretty far off the script at this point, but I'm going to allow it.
So what is it? It looks like maybe that's not what you meant.
I'm referring to the little add-ons you have on Chrome, like the little things you have on the top bar here.
Oh, aren't they cute? Isn't that where I put my favorites? I just keep them there for later.
Oh no, those are things that you've actually installed into the browser.
Oh, I don't know how to install anything. I don't know what that means.
We may want to get rid of some of those. Is there anything you really need to keep out of that?
Oh,
Or
I think as long as you keep my Facebook there and my YouTube, I'm good.
Okay. So I'll go and delete some of those.
Purge.
Yes.
You notice that there's a ton of search assist extensions that are just trying to sell her stuff. And there's one called omgamazebuys.ru.
Facebook knows what I love.
So do the Russians. So you restore Chrome to default extensions, but keep your bookmarks, and then you're able to do a Google search without 12 windows popping up. And then what do you say?
So is it running better, or if there's many pop-ups on your screen now?
No, this is great. That looks, I can just focus on what I want to focus on.
I think we should go ahead and install some antivirus on your computer just to be safe.
Okay.
Also some antivirus. Just try not to download a bunch of add-ons to Google if you can
Okay.
avoid that.
Okay. You seem like a reasonable young man. I'm going to take your advice.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it very much. And are you sure that you're not looking for a girlfriend?
Okay.
Okay.
Very well done. Very well done. She got the tail spinner card, which is a little picture of Betty White. I don't think it says on there, hook you up with my granddaughter, but
But I just felt
I
like,
just went there.
yeah.
It felt
just-
right.
I mean,
for the
I think
role.
Betty White would probably
Yeah,
try
I
to
know.
do that.
I mean, I just care about him. I don't want him to be alone.
Caleb, you stayed poised and patient. You let her go on way more tangents than I would. I would have been like, whoa, let's get a little work done. While we
I more got stuck on like the antivirus. How do I talk about the
and then she
antivirus?
started talking about her.
That was the one that really threw me off.
Worse than
No,
the
she
extension.
had you in like Mugatu mind control field from Zoolander. You were like, oh, that was really good. That was really good.
All
Well
right.
played.
Thank you.
And any tips or compliments for Caleb?
I feel like it would have been better because it seems like she wasn't really technical savvy at all. Maybe saying stuff like, "Hey, if you see an ad, just don't click on it." Like,
Okay,
maybe try to simplify it a
Advice?
little bit more without
Advice?
sounding like a big.
Basic words.
Good.
Yeah.
good. Also, with my customers that are low literacy, I don't ask. I ruthlessly delete browser extensions because they always have a pile. And I go, oh, these are bad for you. So they don't fight you on it. They're like, I don't care. Literally,
Right.
as long as I can Facebook and YouTube
Yeah.
and see pictures of my grandkids, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Another thing, I know she's like clicking on ads, that's a bad thing. I might install the ad blocker extension.
Good idea also. Good idea also. I think you did great. Good job.
Thank you.
And I'm especially proud of you for your patience. She tested you. Okay, Jeff, you got a card?
I do.
To be a lot of fun with that.
I have a customer that comes into work all the time that's just like that.
I have several. Tail spinners are pretty common because people will get in an office job, an accounting job, a management job, and they'll get so good at it that fully 70% of their brain activity is free while they're working. Like it's muscle memory to do their job, so they have plenty of time to talk. Yeah. So who's next? Next victim. Avery, you had a lot to say. Come on. Oh,
Oh, this is just that
Okay.
and yeah, why not?
Okay.
Mm,
and you can repeat. You know what you do. Okay, so you receive a ticket in your ticketing system that says customer reports the computer will not launch any applications. And this is a human resources counselor. She basically takes in job applicants, processes, and has them apply to certain jobs. He. So, what does she do? Be he. Like Toby from the office. Yeah, Michael Hayes.
Yeah.
Okay, so computer will not launch any applications, and introduce yourself and see what you can do.
Hi, my name's Avery.
I prefer only to touch cats.
Okay. I get that. So what's your name?
I'm Toby.
All right, nice to meet you, Toby. Can you tell me what your problem is?
The computer is just not launching any applications. Don't mind me. I know we're not supposed to have pets in the office, but I just got a new cat, and the office doesn't. I know our HR policies super well, and HR does not recognize pet paternity yet, despite my many petitions. So I did bring the pet in. It is in a carrier. If this bothers you, I can move it to the other office.
Right. I think it'll be fine there for now.
Okay, thank you.
So when did this problem start happening?
It started happening this morning. So it's just none of the applications will open for me.
Okay. Have you downloaded or added anything to your computer lately?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Okay. Can you go ahead and show me what it's doing whenever you try to?
Yeah, it just you just try to open anything and just nothing happens.
Clicks Microsoft Excel and there's computer. It's Windows 10. Computer registers click, but it doesn't.
Okay. Let's see. When did you start bringing your cat to the office?
I've been bringing my cat so I got this cat. So we've been doing a couple. I don't get enough time to talk about my cats. So Mr. Mittens has been coming for the past 2 weeks, but before him we had baby cat coming, who was a feral cat from our friend Desiree, and he was coming for the past 3 weeks. So cats have been in for the last 5 weeks.
Okay. If you don't mind, I want to go ahead and check out like the physical components of your computer to make sure nothing's been like chewed on or damaged or anything.
Okay. You want to check?
I guess like the computer and some of the cabling.
Cables look good. Screen's on. You're on the desktop. Mouse works. Keyboard works. All the cables are connected. Printer's on with green light. There's a decent layer of cat hair and everything, but it doesn't look damaged yet.
Okay. It's like a desktop computer?
Yeah, it's a desktop Dell.
All right. If you don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and try to open the inside of the computer, see if there's anything cluttering it up, any dust or anything.
Sure, go ahead.
So I'm going to open like I'm guessing have like a latch or something.
It does. You'll have to move the monitor, and you may want to turn it off.
Okay. Guess I'm going to go ahead and turn your computer off if that's all right. If there's anything you need to save first.
Oh yeah, well we should go ahead and save these. Oh, I shouldn't even have these open. These are confidential HR files. You didn't see those.
Okay. All right. So
you see 4 employee reviews of people you know.
Yeah.
All of them extremely horrible.
All your coworkers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after he saves that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off and unplug it.
When you turn it off, you get the pale blue screen of Windows turning off and the little progress dots. It goes on for about a minute. It takes it forever to turn.
Okay. So I guess once it finally does, I still want to go ahead and open it up and see if
Okay.
there's anything.
You look inside, you see a small amount of dust. Fans seem to be turning. Nothing feels like it's super hot. Seems all right. You're not hearing the fans. Generally, like the computer's in here with like a bit of an extra layer of dust. It's on.
Okay. All right. Nothing seems to be too out of the ordinary. I'm just going to go ahead and turn it back on and see how long it takes to boot. What all happens.
Yeah,
whenever
it's been
starts to
booting a
power
little
up.
slow, I guess. Some weird message keeps popping up, but I just leave it.
All right. Do you happen to remember what the message is?
Wow, something like mandatory update or something like that. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, whenever we start up again, I'll go ahead and take a look at it and see if I can determine what it means.
Okay, sounds good.
What do you look at?
I guess whenever it starts booting up, I'm gonna look at the screen and see if an error or a
It takes
notification.
forever to get to the desktop after logging in. Good minute or so to loading the file explorer. Then it just sort of sits on the desktop.
All right. I'm gonna try to go to the settings and see if there's any pending updates.
127.
Okay. All right.
Its last Windows update was 11 months ago.
Okay. So just from what I can see here, it looks like your system is a little out to date with the updates. That's not a big problem. We can just go through and start installing all of the updates, and we should be able to get it back to speed pretty soon.
How long will that take?
Let's see. There's quite a bit of updates to go through. It might take a little bit. If you'd like, I can go ahead and give you a replacement computer in the meantime, because this might take a while because there's so many of them.
Yeah, I probably need to. I need to finish processing these performance reviews if we're finish these terminations. So yeah, let's.
That's dark, man.
Right, so I'm going to go ahead and make copies of all your important files, get them on a new computer for you, and we'll go ahead and take this one back and do some updates.
It Windows updates for 3 hours split. And it's fun.
Okay.
Okay, well done. Any comments? I thought she did great. He was super weird. Didn't react to the weirdness.
Angela from the office.
Cat lady.
I was
Yeah.
expecting it to just be chock full of cat hair.
Not quite. Angela's also pretty clean.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, well handled, and you got to the bottom of it, and it's pretty common that you'll see fairly often. We see it in this room. In fact, at the beginning of the semester, you guys encountered that phenomenon. They sat here all summer with knowledge. Okay, well done. Good job, Jeffrey. Who wants a next? Oh, this is a kind of cool one. Says this. Okay. This is. Did you see what you what
I'm
did you
gonna,
draw?
so I got, I don't know what grade. I am bad at this part, but I can definitely do that part. So we're gonna do that part and that part. So alright.
You haven't seen Hot Fuzz?
It's been a long time.
Oh yeah, you could use this one. Are you ready?
I'll take it back. I don't like the sound of it.
No, you're up for this one. This will be an interesting one. Okay, so you receive. Actually, you don't get a ticket.
Okay.
You don't get a trouble call. Use a name for your character. Cindy sees you walking past after you've solved someone else's problem and pulls you aside
Physically.
and whispers to you,
Gently.
"I need a new computer." Proceed.
I need a new computer.
All right, what seems to be the problem with the old one?
Are you a Libra?
I'm not. No,
What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Ooh. Well, boy, you just got sent to me by the heavens, didn't you? Well, I need a new computer.
Sure.
I have important MS Word research, and my computer is very slow, the internet's slow, and you look like just the person that could help me with that. While you're thinking, let me see your
Can I tell
hand.
her she needs to put in a ticket?
Yeah, you can tell her whatever you want. I'll just grade you for
Aren't
it.
you just fun?
That's fair. I think that's fair. I think that would be a good grade. That's a good
You know
one
you
to
have an
do.
intact love line?
I didn't know that.
You
No.
do. It means that there's love in your future.
That's cool.
It's a good one. What do you want to look at? What do you want to try?
Can you maybe try and do some work on the computer and just?
I can do a lot of things, but sure, yeah. My computer up, open MS Word, let's say.
You observe that it's a medium-old computer, so I guess 6 or 7 year old. It's not super fast, but it's not that slow.
Is it a desktop?
Dell desktop appears to be operating within normal parameters for a computer of its age. So it is, and it's probably not due for replacement for another year.
But, you know, favors, quid pro quo, that's always an option, you know. Like, I think we can work some things out. I need a new computer.
That's all.
What do you think? What do you want to try?
So it's not. I can't tell her yes. Right? That's what I'm getting.
Well, you know
Company
that if you
policy.
tell her yes and give her a new computer, your boss will want to know why you jumped the order. Because there's 5 people slated for new computers before her over the course of the next year. And it does not appear that there is anything seriously wrong with this computer. Seems like this might be a human problem.
So I just know that next door, Jennifer got a computer, and I don't know, that bitch gets whatever she wants, and I'm a 6 and she's a 4. So, like, I feel like we need to just work something out.
What's your response to that?
I hate myself so
Quit.
much.
I walk out the door. What can you say? You say that I'm not.
Oh, you can't quit.
I've
What do
been
you
trained
say
for
to this
this.
customer? Say something.
I'm afraid there are about 4 people ahead of you to get new computers.
I can make them disappear.
Well, you do that, and I'll get back to you.
I'm sorry, this has gone completely off the rails.
You go where you need to.
I guess so.
So she's offered to kill the other people on the computer upgrade list.
Is it against company policy?
Yeah. It's illegal. It is a felony. Multiple. And a conspiracy. Because you're involved.
Is that something I need to report?
I mean,
No, you'll make the news easy. You won't.
Someone else do that.
I'm definitely going to ask Jennifer out for some drinks because, she's attractive. So, like, I don't know. We'll just work on it from there, I guess. But I just feel like I should get something out of this deal.
Well, we can put you down for the next update. So after those 4 people get there, you will be right after.
Is there any way I could talk to your manager?
Absolutely. Manage your details. But they're
Okay.
fine.
Okay. You serve up the manager. Meeting. Okay. Well, how do you do? This is a common problem.
Is it really?
Try to tell me what you would do. Any
Suggestion.
I dare
Like
you.
to
be fair,
first of all, the good grades.
Yeah.
You kept your cool. You didn't promise her anything you could not deliver. You didn't tell her or accuse her of lying to you or overblowing the problem. You didn't, blast her. Like some technicians go, "You're wasting my time. This is BS." Blah blah blah. You didn't do that. You kept your cool, and that's very important. So good. And where do you go from here? What do you do with this customer?
The problem is superficial. You might be able to offer a superficial solution to it. Maybe a newer looking mouse and keyboard or something like that.
Very good.
You got a
That's
slightly
actually-
better monitor.
That's actually my move.
Nice.
I keep a collection of weird, unique, different looking mice and keyboards in my office. And if someone has a complaint that I can't solve, I go, "Well, I do have this. You can have it for $0. I won't tell anyone."
That's good.
You don't tell them.
That's good. That's
I was going to suggest like defragging the drive.
Oh, sure. See if you can perk up the computer as is.
Yeah.
Another thing is, one thing that is often in a tech office, extra sticks of RAM. Maybe there's a spare SSD.
That's
Maybe
kinda
you
what I
could
was
upgrade.
thinking, but-
If she's got a spinner, you go to SSD, and then it feels like a way faster, which is it. It's
I mean, yeah.
way faster. So little upgrades are a very good idea to patch this person. We have to say this all the time, and I know Johnny has the same problem. You want to replace your computers every 5 years. You're probably going to get to every 7 to 9. So when a customer is like, "This computer sucks, it's slow, and I deserve a new one," you're like, "Yes, agreed. But this is what I can do today." So good patience.
Yep.
And wow, that was a lot of weird, awkward pressure. Well done.
To be
Well
fair, I
played.
was supposed to be the sexual harasser, but I couldn't bring myself to do that even in jest, so I just went full
I think
money
you're about-
boiler
no, I
psycho.
think
No, you were on the line.
Right on the line.
You're on the line. See,
You
last
were a
year,
good sport.
Layla ran over the line. I thought I might have to stop her.
If I was your supervisor, I would have reported that.
Then my job is finished.
You called Jennifer a 4, and then you said you were going to ask her out.
Oh yeah, no. I think the aftermath of this
But
is
in
Monday.
between there, I said I was going to kill her. So.
No, Monday morning, either Jennifer does not show up to work, and Cindy has already moved Jennifer's computer to her desk, or Jennifer shows up and says, "I want you to move my computer to Cindy's desk. She needs it." That has also happened to me. What you got? Oh, that's a sad thing. That's good. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Well, this is a super awkward one. That's good. But I think I'm gonna switch to this one because
Okay.
it's better for sadness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's the basics of it. Who's
Okay.
up?
I detest sob stories. So let's go.
All right.
I was about to get you. You're all gonna get a turn. Okay. You get a ticket, an email ticket that says customer cannot hear sound out of their speakers. And you find them, and introduce yourself and proceed.
Hi, I'm Steven. What can
Hi,
you tell me
Steve.
about the problem that you have?
I didn't put in a complaint or anything because, I can make do, but I can't hear out of the speakers. By the way, I have really good hearing. Did you hear that? No,
Maybe.
really good hearing. But it's okay though. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'll make do. I can put the captions on.
Is this a desktop or a laptop?
It is. We'll just go with Dell desktop.
So, were you doing anything during the time of... was there ever a point where you could hear and then you couldn't hear 1 second later, or is it just you got on it one day and you couldn't hear?
I don't like to complain. I don't think it's been working for quite a while. I'm really good at lip reading as well as having good hearing, so just make do.
So about how long do you think it's been like this then?
Oh, at least a month.
A month.
Hmm.
Did you think of what you were doing a month ago around the time that this happened? Any important things, any programs that you installed?
I can't remember.
Well,
You don't ever remember it working. But,
Nope,
But
nope.
you've been lip reading YouTube. For
Yeah,
a
yeah.
month.
I mean, I'm really good at that, so. And, are my problems worse than other people's? It's okay, don't worry about it. Thank you for coming, though.
oh, you're welcome. Is it all right if I take a look at the computer?
Sure, of course, whatever you need.
Alright, so first I'm going to look on the desktop, see if your sound volume's turned down or anything along those
Volume
lines.
looks about 50%.
Volume's of 50. I'm going to look at the devices that it's playing through and see if it's going through the speaker or...
It says internal and soundbar, and it's currently set on internal.
Alright. So is the soundbar her speakers or does she have separate
I don't
speakers?
see any speakers other than the soundbar hook on the bottom of the
Alright, so I'm going to switch that to the soundbar
monitor. Okay.
and I'm going to click on the volume slider because that makes a ding noise.
You hear it the faintest with your superhuman hearing. You
Mhm.
hear it
Yeah.
ding, but it's like 1 out of 10.
Hmm.
But you do hear a ding.
So I'm going to turn up the volume up to 100.
It's a slightly louder ding, but still pretty soft.
Alright, so the next step would be looking at the soundbar. Does it have its own volume slider?
It has a little black knob on the side.
Just go.
Ding!
Wow.
That seems to be a problem. So what happened here was that you had it set to the wrong output device,
Oh my.
and there was a separate volume knob on that output device that was set to the lowest setting.
Wow.
So if you need to change it, the knob's over here. You turn it towards the back to make it louder. You turn it towards you to make it quieter. And that should be everything from here on out.
Wow, you're a miracle worker. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Okay, pretty good. Any comments from the Peanut Gallery? Thought he did well. Got to the problem pretty quickly. Didn't get distracted by the poor me, don't worry about me, I'll just live with it and lip read
Yeah.
YouTube forever.
I had the martyr. This
Ludicrous
is,
martyr.
Oh, I don't watch the show. Who's this guy? It's from the.
Oh, no.
It's Ned Stark. It's
Okay.
the stoic martyr.
Right.
We'll give
I
her
was thinking
another.
at first that she just couldn't hear. Yeah, it was
Oh.
actually loud.
Oh.
It is pretty common when people say they're
Right.
amazing at something, they actually suck at it.
Right.
When she said lip reading, I'm like, most people who can't hear
Yes.
she had to lip read.
Right.
Yep.
The
What's your
worst thing I've
suggestion?
had happen with sound is that a couple weeks ago, I was in the CIS room, listening to music on my headphones. Someone chucks out my headphones from the sound thing, disables all the audio drivers.
Nice. Nice.
I
Yep.
love trying.
All right, well,
I had to restart the computer to get any sound.
Oh, yours is so sensitive.
Like one thing changes, it's like I'm just seeing everything.
Those ones on the computer are the ones that
Are used?
have not been used.
Have not been. That's
I blame Trip for that.
Oh, perfect.
All right. Who is up? I see 3 over here that have not gone. You ready? It's the tough one. Come on. Come on. Come on, Lauren. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give you a minute, and you're going to read that whole page to yourself quietly. No peeksies. You might get called as a lifeline.
I read it that.
If you want to. They're usually pretty depressing. I can see you're doing it. Yeah. He's already in character, so. You get a ticket from the lady down the hall who is a department staff manager. So people managers, schedule student workers, manages books. So she's the nerve center of this department, probably the most important person. And you get a ticket from her that very strange. Usually she's very wordy. She just says, can't believe it.
Okay.
And you go down the hall and introduce yourself. You might already know each other.
Hello, I'm Lauren. I'm going to be helping you with your problem today.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What seems to be the problem?
Just, the whole, everything.
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 Alrighty. So.
I mean, misery is just the flow of the universe.
I feel ya. So when did this problem start? Or these problems?
Oh, man. I mean, from birth?
So I hear you're having trouble loading a web page.
Yeah. I mean, you can look at it. It's just not working.
I'm going to just go ahead and...
Just have to capture your
Can I take a look at your computer while you tell me about your problems?
Yeah,
Awesome.
Go ahead.
So
I mean, my dad's an alcoholic.
I'm going to try and load the web page while he's going on.
And he's always, he's just never been close with us. And my husband's leaving me.
Do I get any?
And
Thanks.
I just found out that I'm pregnant, and but I found out he racked up over $75,000 in credit card debt.
It's not just like a man.
And he's, I mean, Toby's just the worst.
You know what you need? You know what you need? You need some fresh air. You need to get up and get out while I take a look at this computer. So
maybe that's a good idea.
Yeah, how about you go grab a drink or something while I look at this and get it fixed for you?
Right.
Alrighty.
Or have any coffee.
You could take a walk around the lake. It
Yeah,
might take
yeah.
me about that long to work on this problem.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Send her outside,
And-
send her for a walk, and what do you do in the meantime?
I put a big smiley face on a post-it note and stick it to the computer. So she comes in and sees it. She's all happy.
Okay, and there, you mess with the computer, you don't find any real problem. So, what do you think?
So there's nothing wrong.
No.
Oh,
The problem was the attitude.
got it. The visitor.
Tugi gets these all the time.
Oh,
Many customers, male and female persuasion, would put in bullshit tickets. And then if I answered them, he'd be like, oh, is Tugi not on today? Problem kind of went away. He was like, Mike.
You're just not sensitive enough.
No, I'm not. But you were very sensitive. You were instantly empathic. You did trash men, which is fine because the customer was kind of there.
I waited till she said.
Sure,
Yeah,
but just remember, it's you can go along with the customer to a certain extent, but definitely let them lead on the pain with broad strokes. But I thought you did well. I thought you instantly sussed out what needed to happen. Okay.
Can I?
Sure. This is the effective answer.
Bad clothes.
Okay.
Misery is the river of the world.
See?
Oh, that was in the script.
That was
Yeah.
That was the clue.
For my problem description, some of them I accept multiple answers. On this one, acceptable answers are make sure web page loads and leave immediately. That is technically acceptable. It's not great. Like, remember what I said about if you will go a little bit extra for people, it will get you leeway in the future. If this customer has a serious existing problem and Lauren is slow getting there next time, she's going to be patient. She's not going to badmouth them. She's not going to bitch. She's going to go. That tech cares and it's nice, and if they're not here, it's for a good reason. Like, it just earns you that goodwill. So other better answers are, I see what else I can fix on the computer. Maybe something else is wrong. Better answers are anything that might actually cheer someone up. A joke, encouragement, commiseration, validation if kept professional. Okay? Again, there are technical problems and there are people problems. And if they're desktop support, it's like 50-50 what you're looking at. Okay. Oh, you do that one. What'd you
I
get?
literally just did this afternoon.
All right. Oh, shit. You're going to be aces at that. Okay. My remainders. Well, you're the last two. A ticket comes into your office with the two of you sitting there, and the ticket says, cannot connect my laptop to a projector, and I'm teaching my class right now.
Oh my gosh, that happens to me all the time.
I gave a talk and had the IT guy didn't show up when I was defending this afternoon, and I had to set the projector up myself. So
Do better than that. All right, let's see it. Paper, rock, scissors, something.
And you know you're going to deal with some trauma coming out of this.
oh, so much trauma.
Oh, there it is. Damn, that took four. Four rounds. All right, so you lost. So you win. You are up, and you will address the ticket. I cannot connect it in front of my class right now. You head to the classroom, and since you guys waited so last and didn't volunteer about 12 times in a row, the classroom is Lawson Auditorium 151, seats 300. And the professor is standing on the center of the stage, talking into a microphone. There is no image on the projector. There is a laptop there, and the professor is sweating profusely and is beat red. Go ahead.
Okay, my name's Josh.
Great, Dr. Schmonik. Thank you for
300
coming
people
here.
say, hi, Josh.
Yep.
That's great. Okay, guys, it's fine. Like, it's fine. We're gonna get through this, but I'm not drawing on the board.
All right, so I'm gonna make sure that the connection to the laptop is good.
Well, I mean, so let me just say, I used to work in IT before I lost my mind and went into academia, so I feel like I should be able to do this, but I just don't, like, I plugged in the HD thing, it's fine, like, I don't know, I make these really complicated slideshows, but that's not important, just, I don't know. I just don't have the permissions that I need to be able to fix this myself. So
Okay.
you're here, so please just make it work.
Okay, and I will make sure the projector is turned on.
It's great, yeah, I mean, thanks, that's rudimentary.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I will go into the laptop and make sure that the display setting is set to project.
So part of
onto
the problem is they won't let me bring my own laptop in. Like, I designed these slides on my own laptop, and yeah, I know it's like 400 slides for this 30-minute presentation, but like, I need that because they're animated, but I don't know, maybe it just doesn't have the RAM to run this thing. I don't know. These things are pieces of crap, and it's not like I can put anything in there myself. So just, I don't know. I'm working with what I have. Please fix this.
Okay, have you had this problem before?
All the time, this thing's a piece of shit. I didn't say that, class. Don't say shit.
300 people say shit.
Please don't report me.
Let me give my supervisor a call.
That's
and see what
probably
he
for the
thinks.
best. Thank you for what you could do.
Okay. And I'm gonna call him and say, don't know what
even the problem could be there's no picture on the screen.
What have you tried?
Plugging in the HDMI cord, unplugging it, make sure the.
You try that?
I said I was gonna check it.
You said you were going to, but you didn't do it because the customer side on you.
Okay.
Do you want to try that before you call the boss?
I turned it off and turned it back on before you even got here because we all know that fixes everything. So.
Yeah. Okay. Now I will try it. I go and try it.
Okay. There is an HDMI cable that is like this one, should be connected to the projector. You have the projector remote in your hand. You put the input, appears to be set to HDMI. And it looks like they have tried 3 or 4 different connections and cables to the laptop. There's a bunch of just cords stuck in there.
Okay.
So, what do you want to try?
I guess I'll go through each cord to just plug it in and take it out, and if it doesn't show up on the input.
Class, don't email me about this. I know we have an exam. I'll get you the slides later. Because
Okay.
it looks like this is not happening today.
You connect the HDMI to the laptop, and the laptop screen flickers for an instant, but nothing comes up on the projector.
I'm still gonna call and see what my supervisor thinks or the
Okay.
person above me.
Who do you want to call? You can call anyone.
Who knows more about displays? Matt.
So the first thing you want to do is you want to see what those cables are. Are they just USB cables? Or
Some USB. There's a VGA laying there. There's the laptop is a cheesy Dell laptop, so it has VGA and HDMI. That's one of the few things they have that's nice.
Okay. So you need to make sure that there's nothing else that's going in between.
I'm just like hard staring you while this is
the
happening.
computer and the projector. Like they've got like Elmos and such.
What do you mean by Elmo?
Like a digital presenter. It's a separate device that goes through and like
This little box that I have to futz with every time I come in. That's
Okay. So I get to play with that.
Yeah.
And get it.
You find one in a tangle of wires hidden behind the monitor.
Glad you got a plan.
Just meditate.
I was always the nice TA too.
Okay, so you mess around with the inputs and partial success. The projector comes on and you see a desktop background, which is a picture of the professor looking straight into the camera up close. Very studious looking. But the PowerPoints are on like this desktop and it's like doing this thing.
Okay, then I would just move the program, like the screen, up to do the
That'll work.
slideshow.
That'll work. Your PowerPoint appears on the screen in front of the 300 people.
Great, thanks.
Spot on! Spot on, it works. Get the fuck out of here. Great thanks is better than you usually get in it.
Yeah, that was, yeah. So I was the know-it-all. There you go.
Yep.
Yep.
I have those people I work to.
Well,
except I deal with lumber, so.
Well, yeah, that happens. Customer service is customer service anywhere. I used to work at a Little Caesars Pizza. It was the same thing. You get yelled at sometimes. But you didn't get mad. You didn't retaliate. You did not respond to toxicity with toxicity. That's good. That's patience and poise. And that's hard to teach. So that's good. Technically, you solve the problem. It works. They can present. It's a win. What really needed to happen was the box did need to be set, which you found, and the computer needs to be set to mirror on the PC or PowerPoint. You'll discover when you do your presentations next week. You can have it on extended, and if you full screen it in PowerPoint, it takes over all screens, and one person sees the preview, and you guys see just the slide. So more than one way to solve it. Any comments? Well played.
I've seen that exact thing go down with the professor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
But I
that happens.
swear it
It
was
happens
not
to everybody. Like,
I'm nice to
thank you.
IT
Well
people.
done. Well done.
Because
All right.
what do we need?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Janitors and IT, and
And
secretaries, secretaries,
Yes.
office managers.
Yes.
Okay. What'd you draw? Oh boy, perfect. This is you. Yeah. That's what you got. So
Okay.
proceed with that, please.
Okay. Got it.
You get a ticket from someone else. Will you be playing Pam or some other person?
Some other person. Julie.
When you're Julie. You get a ticket from Pam that says, "My office mate Julie says she is locked out of everything, and she says that people are reporting to her that she is spamming them on Facebook with advertisements and such." So that's the ticket. And you're given Julie's office number, and you head down there, and she's sitting there waiting for you. And introduce yourself and proceed.
Hi, I'm Hunter.
Hunter, hi, I'm Julie. Listen, I don't have any idea what's going on here, but I feel like if we just leverage our interpersonal connection, we can architect a problem here.
Okay.
So, a solution to the problem.
So, what exactly is going on?
I have no idea. I just know that I can't get onto Facebook, and my office mate says that I'm spamming her, and I don't even know what spam is. And I would never do that. That seems like a mean thing to do.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you're not able to log into Facebook or access
No, and I have a really good password. Well, I mean, my aunt says it's really good, so I used hers because she said it really works great. So I thought that was a good idea.
Okay. So, well, can we try resetting your password?
Oh my gosh, I have to remember it then. Can you give me a way, like a mnemonic, to help me remember it? Because that's really the issue. I just keep the same password because I have to remember a new one. It's really difficult.
Well, so
What are you thinking?
what I'm thinking is, I wanted her to try and log in.
Okay.
To see, try her old password to see how it is.
Go ahead and ask her to do all that.
Can you try logging in?
Yes,
Right.
absolutely. And do I say the password? Yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah. So it's Facebook 1234. That's my password. So I mean, it's easy to remember. Yeah, that's the main thing because a lot of things to think about.
So you have her try it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's rejected by Facebook. It says invalid, and you can see her email address is julie7so@gmail.com. Is her login.
So it said invalid.
Yeah,
it's not
Facebook
the right
rejected.
password.
Yeah, she does not appear to have the correct password.
Okay. All right. So, can we go ahead and try creating a new password? as I said?
Sure. Are there any suggestions? I mean, it's really got to be easy to remember.
I mean, yeah, you could keep a note of it in your phone or something.
Oh, like a sticky note on the
No,
paper?
no.
Not
on the
Not
computer.
right on it, like up on my file cabinet.
No.
Like a hide. You should feel like. So I'm hearing you say we should hide it. in some
Yeah,
capacity.
somewhere where they can't find it.
Okay.
Usually something that you would keep with you,
Okay.
like your phone.
Okay. Well, I like to make a sentence because then I can remember it. So if
Mhm.
I make a sentence like, "You light up my life," 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a good idea?
No, because
Oh.
usually to get a secure password, you
Yeah.
would need usually you'd want to keep it long, right?
Yes.
And you'd want to have special characters. in it,
Oh, I love
right?
the exclamation point. Could I have that?
Sure.
Okay. Are the numbers important? Just any numbers that I want? But
yeah,
you
you would
don't
want
like
a
1,
couple
2, 3, 4?
numbers. but no.
No. How about 2019? Is that a good idea?
I mean, you can have it in
Okay.
there.
Then should I change it every year to the year that it is?
No.
I mean, go backwards in time? I don't know. How do you pick the numbers?
Just whatever you want.
Oh, how about my birthday?
Uh,
My driver's license number? I mean, it needs to be something I know.
Social.
Oh, yes.
Stop.
Wait, I know my social.
Like down there, you two. Man's trying to solve a problem. You're making it worse.
all right. So, just choose like a couple numbers that you would remember, like something off the top of your head. Because if you write it down, then you wouldn't have to remember it if you.
Like my measurements?
Yes.
I mean, they can
Fairly-
change though, so.
Fairly private.
Yeah,
number.
yeah. Okay. Well, just so random numbers or just something that I would remember.
Yeah, because if you're keeping it in your phone,
Yeah,
then
but nobody would know. How about my dog's birthday? Nobody would figure that out. I got it.
So you guys pick a password. It sounds like dog's birthday.
Dog's
It's
birthday.
a short sentence. And how are you going to get it in Facebook?
so I'm gonna use the forgot password.
Okay. So that goes to her Gmail.
Yep.
And you're gonna pull that up or have her check it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So
When her Gmail comes in, you glance at her email, which is pretty natural, and you happen to see the front page is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, NewYorkTimes.com, some bank you never heard of, and all of them are saying you have recently changed your password. That's what they all say. And all of them are unread. You didn't change all of your passwords.
No, I don't even, because it's obviously too big of a decision. I couldn't do all that.
Yeah, you just spent 10 minutes picking a password. You think she did it last week and didn't remember it? It's all of this happened in the past 5 days.
all right. So if you look at your Gmail, you can see that it seems somebody has accessed your account.
Who did that?
Just somebody.
If I just talked to them, I could probably, convince them it's not a good idea. No.
Yeah. No.
I just feel like, we should just talk. Can't we just get along?
So
what are you going to advise?
I'm gonna.
She wants to talk the criminals out of crime.
Yeah. So I'm going to advise that you go into your accounts that have been listed in your Gmail and go ahead and change your password.
To all the same one. Who let the dogs out? Who? And my dog's birthday? No. To be different ones?
I'll pause here. We don't go over much security in this room. The normal practice with a customer would be to pick a couple of passwords.
Mm-hmm.
Like a low security password, like Instagram password can be an easy password. Bank has to be a tough password.
Okay.
And it has to be different from everything else. You cannot reuse passwords on sensitive things. So you're going to have the normal practice that you were taught in your security classes was that you got to get this customer to, frankly, learn to use 2 or 3 passwords. One high security and a couple of potato security.
Okay.
So that's what you have to advise.
All right. So, what you're going to need to do for the sensitive information is create a couple different passwords.
Oh my.
So, there's an easy way to do this.
Oh.
So, you can usually get a program like LastPass.
Yeah,
Something
good
like
idea.
that, right?
Like
Okay.
it.
And then you can use a password that you'd only have to remember one, and you can store all your passwords in this, and you'll be able to easily look them up.
This is phenomenal. This is a fabulous suggestion.
Okay, I really appreciate it.
Okay. So you set her up with LastPass.
Mhm.
LastPass will demand two-factor,
Yeah.
so you'll have to teach her how to use that. But otherwise, I think that's a good solution.
Okay.
Any comments?
I was going to recommend LastPass if you never brought it up.
No, that's a
Sometimes
very
password
good,
manager.
very good solution to go to. When you will have customers like this, you'll have family members like this, grandmas, aunties, whatever. You know, information security is foreign to people. So, password managers is the way to sell it. Say it's a password manager, so you don't have to.
I feel like we could also say that I'm pretty sure LastPass and some of the others will randomly generate a
Yes.
password to use,
A big one, like a 256 character password that you can never
so that
remember.
you never have to remember it. Just say that.
Technically, that first password that she recommended does fit complexity requirements if she includes capitalization and punctuation and throws in there.
Because it was long. Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. Longer passwords better. You can let customers go. You know, I once had it was a dean, and we were changing their password, and so it was okay if I knew it for the 2 seconds that I was going to know it. And I said, just tell me what it is, and I'll type it in. And she said, it's I fucking hate this password, one exclamation. I was like, great password, because it was long. It's shit spaces in there. Very difficult to guess. Almost unhackable. It's super close to your hack that. So good. Well handled, well played.
Thank you.
And well responded.
Good job.
So the point of this exercise, we got everybody, right? I didn't miss anybody. Rat out your teammates. We got everybody. The purpose of this exercise is to solve simple problems under pressure. You notice it's a little different when you're looking at a quiz question or you're on your own, fixing your own stuff, when it's someone else's stuff and they are 5 feet away from you staring at you intently and talking about their cats. That makes it tougher. But you all did pretty well. Do you have any questions or comments on the exercise? They all know. They can sense that we're almost done.
Right. Yeah.
You see the look in their eyes. These have all.
And they're sending out the bugs.
Anybody ask a question?
At least we didn't have to deal with the MacGyver. I read that card.
Yeah.
They did get the
You know
MacGyver
what,
last.
I picked it up and I thought I can't pull it off because I don't know.
I had last night for the potatoes. I had 2 veteran technicians, and Tuki, I think, messed with the deck, so he got MacGyver. Or Jimmy got it. Introduced himself as Big Mac, and then proceeded to bullshit his way. He had tape inside the computer, and he was a business manager who had somehow forced a 1080 Ti into a Dell desktop using some wire cutters, and it had overheated, of course. So yeah, but that's the point: is to feel that stress, but keep being cool, keep being nice.
We did it last year to Tuki with MacGyver, and we had forced some oversized part that was blocking the fan.
Okay, and you guys, as I